Hello, and thanks for checking back in. Today we're going to be talking about my Honda Fit again, but not just talking about my Honda Fit, we're going to be making a checklist of all the problems that I have to deal with. It's not a bad car. I actually really love this car. It's pretty sporty for how slow it is. Honda does a really good job of connecting a car to the road, so you really feel like you're having fun even though you're objectively not having fun. I don't think it's terrible looking, but it is super dirty, so the first thing we're going to have to deal with is dirty. You would think detailing cars that I have a clean car. Actually, I'm just so tired of cleaning cars that I let mine become a total mess. Also, the headliner is not my fault. That's from the previous owner. I never know how that happens every time I detail a car. If you go to the trunk, one of the biggest problems that you're going to have is dog hair. This cheap carpet makes it really difficult to get the dog hair out. So the next thing I'm going to add to this list is dog hair. I hate dog hair. The trunk liner is also really crappy. It's super thin and flimsy and it doesn't hold things very well. Plus when you open it and go inside, everything is loose. So when I round corners, I feel like my car is completely falling apart when I hear all the things flapping around in the back. I'm probably just going to replace this topper with plywood or something and then cover it with some black felt. So it still looks like part of the car. I'm still figuring out cameras, but we're getting better. So add trunk liner to the checklist. This is the corner glass that I replaced. I did a perfect job as evidenced by all the black stuff in the corners, but it does technically leak barely, but I did a great job. This is pretty low on my priority list, but the car doesn't unlock or lock from the driver's side, so anytime I want to get in my car, but also have it secure, I have to do a little song and dance that looks something like this. So we add door locks to the checklist. A way bigger problem though is these hobo rusty wheels. That's right, I have rusty hobo wheels. They look terrible and they make my car look terrible. This one's so terrible that I'm pretty sure it got in a fight with another rusty hobo wheel. So I'll be replacing these, but I don't know when, because money. Please like and subscribe. I also have terribly peeling clear coat and super faded trim. The clear coat's a big problem. I have these random rusty gashes as well. I'm probably gonna have to fix this with body filler. One of the bigger video series we're going to do on this channel is going to be me going against my wife's wishes and spray painting the car. Tune in. This is so that the neighbors will respect me. I also have a broken windshield, but it's low enough on the dash that I don't really notice. So it's almost like I don't even have a broken windshield. Plus they're like $300. My fender is popped. I'm not sure how. It wasn't my own fault. It was the previous owner once again. They really neglected this car. I'm a great driver and I've never crashed. It doesn't click back in, so hopefully I don't have to replace the whole bumper, but that is a possibility, which I will do when I spray paint the car. Did I mention the AC doesn't work? It's super fun. This summer I worked outside and there were a lot of 100-degree days. I was working out on the blacktop. It was really hot. It was fun to just get back into my car without thinking, turn on the AC, and get a face full of hot air. I love that. The shift boot's pretty torn up. This is a cosmetic issue, but in my opinion is near the top of the list. I don't want to look stupid when I'm banging through the gears and drifting in my front-wheel drive Honda Fit. My steering wheel is disintegrating, but you can't super tell because I already put a steering wheel cover on it. It says Momo on it, which means now I drive a race car, so check. One of the bigger problems is my exhaust. I have a baby exhaust, and it makes my car sound like a baby, which makes me sound like a baby. That leads into my next problem. The exhaust's problem is that it's plugged into a 1.5 liter baby engine. Just for scale, I'm going to put my hand by it. You may also notice that it says it has iVTEC. For those of you who are not particularly familiar with Honda's smaller cars, iVTEC is technically VTEC. It's technically VTEC. Here's the thing though, I can't be driving around a baby car with a baby engine and a baby exhaust because I'm not a baby. I'm not a baby. Next thing on the list, this car understeers like crazy in the rain. I don't have footage for this, but I can prove it. No, I can't. Could have something to do with my super thin tires or the way the suspension is set up on these Hondas in general. That's definitely going to need fixed in the future. It's probably going to need some chassis stabilizers and some other things that I'm going to read about on the forums for how to fix understeer. Oh, also when I was doing the interior of the car, I forgot to add that the volume knob doesn't work. You can't tell here, I'm just scrolling up and down like there's no problems, but it skips around like crazy. I swear. Last but not least, I think the biggest problem we have to deal with here is what we brought up at the beginning. My Honda Fit is a Honda Fit. Unfortunately, I don't have any plans to replace the car anytime soon, which is why we're going to go on this crazy journey together. Just to be safe, I'm going to check around the garage, make sure that there's nothing else that I need to take care of. Nope. Nothing I need to take care of. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe and you can watch me slowly check things off this list and many other lists that my wife will write for me. And you can be confident that I'll do just as good a job as I did on the corner glass.